Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah. Karibuni Isiolo. For those of us who are here for the first time, welcome to Isiolo. For those of us who are at home, thank you very much for the warm welcome. My name is Musa Ibrahim. I'm a member of Islamic Foundation and an honorary member of SOHA. Welcome to a 2.5 day training program for Islamic Foundation and Star of Hope staff.
In a powerful demonstration of unity and professional development, HHRD facilitated a transformative 3-day staff training program for IFK and the Star of Hope Association, designed to enhance organizational performance, accountability, and leadership in humanitarian work. The first 2 days of the training took place at the SOHA Headquarters conference facility in Kambi Juu, Isiolo, while the third and final session was held at Baraka Farm, offering a serene environment for team reflection and strategic discussions.
Ukiingia kazini asubuhi, lazima ufeel kuwa umeingia kazi, na wakati ambao unatoka lazima pia ujaze kuwa umetoka. This is just a sample. Pale juu you put the month for July, so you'll put July 2025. On the left, project name.
This comprehensive program brought together executive and departmental teams from all 3 organizations, focusing on 5 core areas that are vital to effective humanitarian operations: human resource management, equipping teams with best practices in staff recruitment, motivation, and performance evaluation, laying the foundation for professional and ethical workplace culture; finance and procurement, emphasizing transparency, budgeting, and donor compliance. This session deepened participants' understanding of responsible financial systems and procurement protocols. Community mobilization highlighted participatory development, grassroots engagement, and culturally sensitive outreach strategies that build trust and community ownership. Leadership and resource management in Islam, rooted in Islamic teachings, this session inspired ethical leadership, accountability, and wise stewardship, reflecting the values guiding all 3 organizations. Project cycle management. From project planning to implementation and evaluation, staff gained practical tools for designing impactful and sustainable development interventions.
Today we're here in Isiolo conducting staff training for Islamic Foundation and Star of Hope staff. This is part of working with our partners in terms of staff resilience building and capacity building to make sure that all programs that are implemented between the 3 organizations, we all have a common goal, and making sure that all our programs are done in a consolidated way and in a way that's all geared towards our common goal. We're all happy to have nearly 20 staff who are from the 2 organizations, Islamic Foundation and Star of Hope, and we hope and pray that this training will upskill them and make sure that whatever they do in the field, whatever they do in the head office is up to standard with the global humanitarian efforts that are currently happening. Also in terms of reporting, the reporting standards needs to be above board, and this is one of the reasons that we have done this training. We've also had external facilitators who have discussed different topics, from human resource to financial management, report writing, project cycle management, resource mobilization, and community mobilization. We understand that these projects or these programs all have these components in mind, and they all overlap each other. So that's why it's very, very important for the staff to be upskilled and uptrained on these projects and these programs, for them to be visible in this community. We want to also thank the staff of Islamic Foundation and Star of Hope for accepting this call to be trained and to be upskilled.
This initiative was made possible through the vital leadership and efforts of key figures. IFK Chairman Ayub Khalid, whose tenure has seen renewed momentum in institutional growth and outreach programs. Sheikh Qari Razzaq, Regional Director of the Islamic Foundation and Organizing Secretary of SOHA, whose dedication continues to uplift communities through educational and humanitarian projects. Mr. Musa Ibrahim, Regional Director of HHRD, whose leadership has steered impactful community-based initiatives focused on the most vulnerable.
This has been a historical get-together of staff in Isiolo. We managed to get all the staff from Nairobi, Mombasa, and this sort of meeting has been held for the first time, where they have exchanged ideas, they met each other, and this will hopefully we'll be able to carry on doing in future. It is very important for the staff to get involved and see and realize what are the activities which are happening with Islamic Foundation. Isiolo is our main center where we have Al-Falah Center. Here I'm sitting at Baraka Farm, and then we have Garbatullah, Banane on this side, and then staff from Mombasa has come, Nairobi, Neri, and I'm sure it is going to be a very useful get-together.
Each topic was delivered through engaging group sessions, Q&A forums, and practical reflections, ensuring a deeper understanding of both theory and field-level application. Discussions also emphasized integrity in leadership, the importance of internal reporting systems, and effective community engagement.
So one of the topics we covered was the HR policy. We also covered recruitment and onboarding. We covered various HR processes like attendance and leave. And finally, I introduced HR automation system that is basically what we use at Helping Hand, but we can also extend the same favor to IF. And I think it will answer, it encompasses all the HR processes in one application, including payroll, including having pay slips on time. And I think we are moving forward. So what I'm looking forward to is more employee engagement from all staff members, as it is a continuous process of learning and also relearning. We talked about finance. We also talked about community mobilization, because in humanitarian work, we work with various communities. And for me, it has been a successful day, and I'm looking forward to more engagements in future.
I would say this has been a very impactful and very motivating training, actually being held by Helping Hand and being hosted here in Isiolo by SOHA. We have actually covered so far like 5 sessions, and all of them have been so impactful in designing the new structure of Islamic Foundation Kenya. They were all beautiful sessions with the engaging group discussions, getting to learn from one another, as that was the objective of the whole session or objective of the whole training, whereby we were told that we're here to learn, relearn, and unlearn. So it has been a wise engagement between every participant who has been here. Having trainings or having staff training is really important to instill motivation and let them see the different ways of how things are being done, have a different view of how they can upscale their performance in their different departments, not only Islamic Foundation Kenya, but any other organization.
The core value of organizations working together lies in collaboration and shared purpose. When organizations unite, they pool expertise, resources, and experiences, leading to stronger strategic programs that are more efficient, far-reaching, and impactful.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Helping Hand for Living Development and Islamic Foundation for the 3 days training we went through. On the first day, we are trained in here at SOHA Headquarters, And then that day we went to Islamic Foundation Baraka Farm. The training was very important to us as administrators and accountants. As administrators, we learned a lot about human resource, managing people, how to manage resources, how to manage people. Very important, job description of every department. We learned also there's an app whereby logging in and logging out, whereby you can monitor through the GPS where your staff is being on assignment. And it's also very important, the second topic of procurement, whereby our auditors were trained on procurement processes. They learned a lot. They learned issue of procurement, issue of budgeting, auditing, because issue of accountability is very important, crucial in financial management. And also that lesson we learned about community mobilizations and how to liaise and get support from community. Let me take this opportunity to thank the chairman of Islamic Foundation, Mr. Ayub, for his support for this training. The same goes to our CEO, Mr. Sheikh Abdul Razzaq Qari, for the support. And I will not forget also the Mr. Musa, who is the regional director of Helping Hand. Because of the effort, we are able to mobilize all the staff of Islamic Foundation and SOHA from Mombasa, Garbatula, Banane, and here in Isiolo. We are able to be mobilized and be taught for 3 days. So God bless you, all of you. Thank you.
The training energized participants, equipping them with a broader perspective on the operational systems that drive successful organizations. It also marked a milestone for SOHA as the first high-level training program of its kind hosted at its headquarters.
I'm most grateful to Helping Hand because they are the one who have organized this together with Star of Hope. All three organizations, we work very closely together. They have sponsored our children in Garbatullah, Al Falah Center, and we work very closely in a lot of other activities.
It was very fascinating training where skills were imparted to our administrators and finance managers, including also our religious leaders who are with us. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Star of Hope Association for taking care of this workshop, and also Helping Hand who facilitated the facilitators, and want to thank also different facilitators who also took different topics. This is the way to go for a successful and smooth running of an institution. We want to extend our gratitude to Sheikh Qari Abdul, and also attended by the top leadership of the Islamic Foundation led by our chairman, Brother Ayub Khalid, and also the National Chief Executive Officer, and also the top leadership of the Helping Hand, Brother Musa, and the participants were drawn from all the institutions targeting the top management.
At the close of the training, all participants were awarded certificates in recognition of their active participation and commitment to growth and excellence. The joint efforts between SOHA, IFK, and HHRD underscores the power of strategic partnerships in humanitarian work. United by a shared vision of serving humanity, these organizations continue to inspire change, empower communities, and bring hope to the destitute and needy.
We've spent a very fruitful 2 days conducting or undergoing a training session for our staff, which has been very kindly facilitated by Helping Hand for Relief and Development. At the outset, let me say how grateful we are to Helping Hand for facilitating this whole program. It's been very informative, it's been very educative, and it's been entertaining as well. It's the first program of this kind that Islamic Foundation has undergone in a very long time, and inshallah, we trust We pray that it's going to be the first of many more to come. It's been a learning experience. The program has been targeted towards our administrative and supervisory staff. The objective is now to go and disseminate this information amongst their staff, to improve on our efficiency, to introduce processes and procedures in areas where we have not had them in the past. And inshallah, eventually this will result in a more efficient and dynamic organization.
Our two-day activity has culminated today with a word of encouragement from our leaders who have been present with us from the first day, and we want to appreciate how SOHA and Islamic Foundation have hosted us in Isiolo. We are looking forward for more partnerships, more training sessions where we learn from each other, educate each other, and grow together as organizations from the same parent.
We learned a lot. I personally learned more on finances and procurement, whereby my work in accounting, especially on the documents which are key to the auditing, I've learned very well, and also the procurement procedures. We want to pray that even next time we shall continue working as inter-organizations training to better our service to humanity in our organizations.
For sure, it has been a successful event and we've learned a lot, and inshallah, we'll be implementing all what we've learned for the last 2 days. I would like to say thank you, the Star of Hope Association and also the Islamic Foundation, Kenya, and the leadership of Sheikh Muhammad Khalid Ayub.
This unity fosters collective problem solving, stronger accountability structures, wider community reach, sustainable and holistic interventions. Ultimately, such partnerships amplify service to humanity, ensuring that aid is delivered with the greater effectiveness, compassion, and long-term impact for those most in need.
اللهم اجعلنا من الموافقين في هذا العمل. اللهم وافقنا فيما نريد. اللهم وافقنا بما نريد. اللهم اجعلنا من المتوكلين. اللهم ارزقنا التقى والإحسان والحكمة برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين، والعدالة برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. وصلى الله على خير خلق نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.